Guys for responding the way they did first time we actually trailed this year. And the second half response, we played cleaner and better Miami Hurricane football. Hats off to the defense, just a tremendous job finally getting accustomed to the tempo. We can practice it all we want, and we did. We ran 2 huddles. We did everything we possibly could to simulate them, but they're difficult. They're a good football team. They've got good coaches. They dial it up pretty well also. But as the game went on, our guys started getting adjusted. And I thought the night was epitomized by Misha's interception and the offense taking over and going right down the field for 80 yards and a touchdown. That's the brand of football we want to play. And looking forward now to the next opportunity. So questions, please.
Mario, what about the USF offense gave you guys in trouble in the first half, and what adjustments did you guys make after halftime?
Well, we were getting lined up. Okay, we didn't get them on the ground, right? A lot of missed tackles. On third down, we're typically a little bit better on third down. I think they were 4-9 in the first half. I thought some of their in-cuts hurt us a little bit, but we quickly kind of snugged down the coverage a little bit. Our pressures, the internal part of our pressures and the pocket push was better. It caused more problems for their quarterback, and then we sacked them a couple times, got off the field on third down. So, and all in all, we stopped worrying about the post-snap stuff. You know what I mean? We started playing our brand of football and worried about blocking, tackling, throwing, catching, and getting guys on the ground.
The bend don't break performance from the defense in the first half. So it was just a 30-yard drive where they got a touchdown. Mm-hmm. Just the effort that even when USF was driving, you guys were able to find plays at the right time.
Well, that's what you get when you play this outfit. I mean, they're going to run a lot of snaps, which means you're also going to get the ball back as well. And if we want to make it a boat race, we're okay with that. We're comfortable with going back and forth, exchanging possessions, and hopefully getting more 7s and 3s. And that's what ended up happening. I thought the stop at the end of the half was huge, and coming out and scoring at the end, at the beginning of the second half was huge. But we don't play that offense, really all year. And they go at a scorching pace. They really do. And their quarterback he's a great player. And their coach, he dials it up. You saw what he did when he was over at Tennessee, and he's certainly doing a great job here at South Florida as well. So I think the defense played really well once we got adjusted.
Mario, let's talk about the nights that Isaiah Horton and Damian Martinez had, and the fact that Cam Ward actually was able to use his leg to get first downs. These guys, Horton and Martinez, we haven't heard a lot about them, but tonight we saw 4 touchdowns between the 2 guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, he spreads the ball out really, really well. I think if you take away, for example, we got a lot of man coverage in the first half. We did. I'm talking about snugged up, press man, daring you to throw it, and making sure you don't run it. So, we're going to go to the things that Coach Dawson and the staff have dialed up to be man coverage. And we were very successful at it, and I know Cam's going to be upset with himself. Some of the throws he missed by a hair. So that's the kind of guy he is. He's always trying to get better, but he's dynamic. He continues to prove he's dynamic and a game changer for us. I thought Isaiah Horton continues to show that true development has really taken its course, and he's playing some great football for us. And Damian Martinez, we didn't run the ball early as much as we thought we would, but if you want to put them all in there, you gotta defend outside, and we're going to play football to a certain standard and call certain things when people do that to us.
Mario, a third of the season, 4 games down. What is this team in terms of your personal expectations going into the season?
Right. Well, it's 1-0 every night, right? That's what we want. 10-30 tonight. We want to be 1-0. I would say that we're playing physical. Our line of scrimmage play is getting better and better. I think we kept Cam clean most of the night. I don't know if he was sacked at all or whatnot. I know he had a couple pressures. He scrambled out, but we stayed on blocks. We got him on the ground a couple of times. I'd say that the best part about everything is that these guys like to work. And the talking is about getting back, getting to bed, waking up, and preparing for conference play. We had an opportunity to play against these 4 different opponents, different conferences, and we're able to come out 1-0 every single week, which is great. We got better as those 4 games went on, and now it's conference play, right? Which is a whole different animal. So nobody's content, Nobody's content. We're excited about the progress. We're enthused and driven, but we certainly just kind of want to get back to work.
Mario, what do you feel like you've learned the most about this team in these 4 games that'll help you now headed into conference play?
That they love to work, they're resilient, there's no penalty, there's no injury, there's no score situation that our guys can't overcome. I think their belief is strong because of the work. I think these guys they're restless as it relates to, they just want to get better. There's kind of no settling. They know we could be a really good team. They know there's some things we got to clean up. We just want to get to work.
Coach, big performances from the running back room as a whole, from the top down. 3 touchdowns out of Damian, 100 yards out of Lyle, but there was definitely no drop-off regarding which back was in. Can you talk about the depth of this room and what it shows tonight?
Well, it's competitive depth, which is awesome. I think our guys have learned the hard truth about football. The only way to get the best out of your people is to provide them with consistent competition and real competition. One that puts them on edge and keeps them on their toes and has them every day fighting for their jobs. When you do that, you push your own limits and you get better. And I think that position group epitomizes that.
What can you say about Markel Bell and how you plugged him in?
Markel?
Yeah.
Markel played an awesome game. Markel, I mean, he's a giant of a human being and his heart is just as big. Markel loves to work. Markel, from the day he got here, Greenville, Mississippi, all he wanted to do was work. Super grateful, super humble, just a full of gratitude young man. Sky's the limit for him. He's tough, he's physical. Man, love the guy, really do. Really do, and he's just getting started. I know Jalen was out, he missed this game. I think he'll be back here next week, hopefully he will. But proud to see Markel step in and do what he did. And proud of Samson. Samson got in there as well and played a few snaps. Samson's going to be a really good player for us.
Coach, your team held just 62 rushing yards. Can you talk a little bit about the rushing defense as a whole, and especially the containment of Byron Brown?
Well, I mean, he's a really good player. And what they do is really challenging, and they've got really good checks, and they've got good man beaters. They do a great job finding soft spots in your defense as well. And then he's really hard to tackle. I mean, watching him on film, nobody's tackled him effectively. He makes people miss. When you get hands on him, he runs through them. Just tough, man. That guy really is an elite level competitor. So hats off to the defense, starting with the players and Coach Skidry and the rest of the coaches for dialing it up. I mean, all week long, really worked hard at defending Temple. You just don't have a guy like him to tackle in practice, you know? And certainly as the game went on, we got more and more accustomed to his style of play and felt that we got better. So just felt the defense, all those guys, they all deserve a ton of credit for allowing us to be in the situation to win this football game in the manner we did.
Mario, I think the only real negative from tonight, I guess, is the penalties with 8 for 80 in the first half and maybe 10 for 100-ish total. What was your message to the team at halftime about that? They did improve in that.
To stop all the bullshit. All right, sorry about the language, but that's the bottom line. I think we were anxious. Sometimes we were a little bit just, we knew this was going to be a physical game. We had to be physical, and we were not. I mean, that's not what we've been. It's not. And we started doing it, and it wasn't a matter of want to. It wasn't just arrogance for not doing things the right way. It was just we got off of what we are, okay? And if we want to really put on display what we are, we had to show it in the way we played, not in the way we talked or the way we did stuff. And really proud of these guys for taking over that part in the locker room as leaders, as grown men, and putting our words into action and having a great second half. Really proud of our guys, man. Great job by our team.
Thank you, Coach.
Guys, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.